Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel guys, and it's been a minute since we talked about a new iPhone. Totally just joking, I mean it's been probably 24 hours, but the iPhone 12, as we all know, is going to come out next year, and Apple is 100% calling it the iPhone 12. They would not go ahead and change all of their lineup names now with the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. They wouldn't change that just to keep it 1 year. They're going to, from now on, they're going to be iPhone 12, iPhone 13, iPhone 14, etc., etc. And I'm actually super excited about that naming, but more specifically, a report came out recently, and I don't know if I should trust this one 100%, but it's eventually going to go this route. So I'll kind of break down what I think it is, and then basically I'll just tell you what it is and then what I think it is. Okay, so first off, they're saying with the iPhone 12, it's going to bring a smaller notch, which I 100% agree with. I don't have anything against this. I think Apple could potentially do this. I could see them totally removing the notch. We did hear a report earlier though that they were going to remove the notch completely on one of the devices, but I guess that's not completely the case. I guess they're not going to do that, but potentially all the iPhones could bring a smaller notch. Would be really, really cool. I would love seeing that. And that's probably one of the major ones that we've seen, but in this same report, and this is probably the one where I'm going to lose a lot of you guys, they are saying that potentially, okay, again, there's no way to verify this, but potentially Apple could actually go full wireless charging mode here. They could go and remove the Lightning port. They could make it so the phone just completely wireless charges. I mean, it'd be the same thing as before. Wireless data transfer through wireless means, we've seen it with AirDrop. They're saying something with USB 3.0 type speeds through wireless connections, which I guess is really cool, and I think that's definitely the future. However, the biggest thing about this specific leak is that Apple would potentially remove the Lightning port, which I don't know if I believe this, guys. I'll be completely honest. I hope it's not true, and I think that's why I don't believe it. I don't think I want this to happen. This would be such a weird thing. It's I want, if anything, USB Type-C. That would be super awesome. You could streamline everything. But if they remove the Lightning port, then A, they would be losing money on not selling Lightning ports. But B, that just is the most impractical thing ever. Then would MacBooks lose their USB Type-C ports? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. I think phones for at least many, many more years should have some sort of port until wireless technologies become way, way better. I mean, this is just so crazy. Imagine picking up your phone and being able to oh my God, I need to go send this photo to my MacBook or something like that, or I need this, or I need this. It just feels good having that option. And I was reading on Reddit, and somebody brings up a really, really good point that a lot of the repairs that a lot of people do, even Apple employees, whenever I bring my iPhone into the Apple store, they always plug it in first. And of course they could have means, they will have means eventually of where they place it on something, or they can figure it out wirelessly and troubleshoot it that way and get an error log or whatever, but that's still a super crazy thing. And just a thought of having no ports on your phone. And I think I've seen a phone that has no ports, but I don't really recall. But dude, I think it would be an insane thing. And I think it's too early for it. I don't think Apple is going to be doing it next year. I mean, that is way too crazy for them. I would feel like they would bring USB Type-C before they would do that, especially with iOS 13 bringing support with external drives. I just don't see them going and removing that feature just specifically for those newer iPhones. That was a pretty big deal. They spent a lot of time talking about that specific feature in the keynote. So for them to go and just remove that port altogether would just be backwards overall. So what I'm saying is, this is how I see them doing it. They're going to remove the Lightning port many, many years from now. They're not going to do it tomorrow. They're not going to do it next year. They're going to go take their time with it. I could see them doing that smaller notch. That would be cool. But that Lightning port, with that iOS 13 built in with the external drive thing, that just screams to me that they're still supporting it. They still see a future with some sort of port. Whether it is a Lightning port or whether they do switch to USB Type-C, there's still going to be a port there for them to use, in my opinion. So kind of crazy stuff, but I wanted to bring this stuff up to you guys. The iPhone 12 is coming next year. We're going to see a lot more leaks with it, and I literally cannot wait for it to come out. It should be a pretty big upgrade from the iPhone 11 and 11 Pro at least. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel. All those links are linked down below. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.